Thanks for tuning in, folks, on this Tuesday evening. For our presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well.
And they won the only game they played against this team. And this is their final matchup of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you'd love to go unblemished against any opponent over the course of a season. Of course, the opposite is just as true. Getting swept is no fun at all.
4 on the clock. The Knicks pull it in. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Now here's Barnes. Screen by Ibaka. Over Green. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Right side Curry. Here's Wallace. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
To the paint. They swipe it. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Unable to get that one.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Here's Curry. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Goes back up. Here's Wallace from outside the arc. The kick out, Curry. From the arc. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Thompson. With the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Now Green. And here's Curry. There's the screen. Back to Wallace. The kick out to White. This one for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, it's so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
Now here's Thompson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Now here's Thompson. Nembhard outside. Pure from three-point range.
Well, I tell you, Nembhard will take that all day. He's become a pretty reliable three-point shooter.
George outside. To the inside. Here's Wallace. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Oh, got a piece of it. George with a steal. Pass to White. .50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ibaka with a steal. It's stolen by Green. Inside. Here's Wallace. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Thompson outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That's good from White.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he has some good moves, too.
Right side Curry. Second chance effort. Back to Sabonis. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Ibaka. White. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Nembhard. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. He got it up. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out in front. They lead by 5. Don't go away.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. New York.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Greg.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards and defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. George for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's James. Green with the defensive effort.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Dort for 3. Good work defensively by White.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And the basket is good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now James hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Lopez, the screen. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Here's James.
Nice.
Oh, big finish.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Curry with it, and Lopez picks him up. Curry's shot is off.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Back to Barnes. On the wing, Nembhard sinks the 15-footer. Nembhard's got 5 points.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason, because he was on his spot and ready to let it go.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, Domantas is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Back to Dort. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. A minute 20 left in the second period. Walker sets a screen. Thompson draws the double. Out to James. Clock at 6. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. James has got 5 points in the quarter. Sabonis in the post. Pass to Shed. There's a screen by Kuzma. Back to Sabonis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Jarris Walker.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Pass to Shed. Back to McConnell. Lots of room. And, yep, it's good. Shed's got his first basket.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
To the left wing. Pass to Sabonis. It'll count. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Wallace. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Substitution for your Knicks. Draymond Green.
Warriors trail by 6. Thompson outside.
Derek White. Stephen Curry.
Screen by Ibaka. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here comes New York. Oh, Curry with the hustle.
Hey, Green is an outstanding defender, and when he's lurking in the area, you got to be careful with the ball. He's going to start the fast break if he's able to pilfer it.
Curry gets the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Counted from distance. Dort's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
On the wing, Curry. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Thompson right side. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Dort, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Pass to Nembhard. And here's Ibaka. Still no points. Out to Thompson. Oh, deflected. George with a steal. Back to Wallace. The kick out. Curry. Dort with a steal. They break out. 5-on-3. Three-pointer. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Dort's got 6 points.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Curry. Wallace's shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Warriors trail by 8. James outside. James double team. To the right side. Nembhard outside. Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Shed. Puts up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Here's James. 5 points in the game. Lopez, the screen. Pass to Larson. Nembhard with it. And it's McConnell picking him up. Shot clock at 5. And there's James from the arc.
Capable of guarding multiple positions, his lateral quickness allows him to guard both the post and perimeter well.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's James. Superb transition play from LeBron.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Pass to Shed. Sabonis, left side. Shoots over Lopez. Stephen Curry getting it done for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
And Allie, thanks. Wallace outside. Back to George. Fires the three. Curry rises up and hits the three. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Thompson. And it's a big finish right on Draymond Green. Oh, my goodness.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
He's caught fire from beyond the arc here in the second half.
Thompson goes in. Back to James. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 11. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Curry. Oh, the float game from Curry.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Back to Dort. From downtown. Rebounded by Green.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And there's the screen. Here's George. Curry surveys. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now James from downtown. Oh, Green rips down the board. And here's New York now. They're on an 11-2 run. Curry outside. They set a pick. Puts up the tray. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Fires the three. That misses. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Dort. Oh, George with a steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Curry. He just drills it from way back.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now Barnes takes a three. Cleared away by White.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Stephen Curry! Clark, you think about current NBA players. Which do you see becoming head coaches down there?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. Perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are three that come to mind right away.
Dort for three. And the Warriors miss again.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
James with a steal. Screen by Ibaka. To stop the drought. And he slams it down.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
And there's a pick. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, he misses the layup. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.